I'm old. I don't know how I did it, but I done my back in. Oh lord. I must have slept wrong or something, because Jesus, my back is just... Oh. Oh lord. Oh god. You know, let me get like a pillow or something. Let me put it behind my back. Yeah, that's uncomfortable. That's uncomfortable to sit. Never mind, we'll just tough it out. We're a big boy, we'll tough it out. Oh lord. Oh lord. No echo, all good. Lovely jubbly. Always got to check that. Oh god. Come on game, I see you trying. You lost a percent. What's going on here? Oh lord. I heard the click, that means we're ready to go. I said, I heard the click, we're ready to go. There we go. Oh lord. Alright, what are we doing? Apparently this is like some roguelike DLC, so I don't know why that's showing up here. But alright. Sweet teeth. Secondary stat. More leader posts. Annexation. Prosperity. You sure nothing distracts her. How do I do that though? The onslaught armor. Did I not do that? Did I not? I thought I did. Oh, did I not get the one from Oleg? Why did I not get the one from Oleg? That's weird. Four days, 6 days, 10 days. Two problems that only you can solve. That's a problem. That's an actual problem. What the hell? I should probably rank her up to 3. You're busy with curses. You never get ranks. Because you're the only one. That would cost time though. This is a big problem. Like, it auto skips time. I don't want that for a lot of these. Can't afford that. Silver step for a lot of money, which is over here. How the hell do I get this one and this one? I have no idea. I still haven't got any new. Alright. Alright, so let's just go to Oleg's. Alright. Nothing. Alright.
I'll go ahead.
Alright, so Oleg. Go back to, oh yeah, I gotta sell. Gotta sell these. I'm glad I can sell stuff to Bartholomew just in the phone room. Like, it's not a lot, but money's money. Yeah, alright. I should have leveled up everyone when I was there, honestly, but oh, well, it's too late now. Alright, so... Which one are you? Which one are you? Kanria. You're the double fire girl. Alright. I guess mobility, stealth, perception. Hang on. Oh yeah, connectors. I thought I put in something else for a sec. Should I? But what would I give her? I mean, Rogue, I've done that for Lindsay for the sneak attack. I give her stealth, I should do that, I guess. Should I? Yeah, alright. I'm sorry, Piranha Strike. Yeah, accomplished sneak attacker. It's always good. I say that, but it's like, I don't know if I'm using stealth correctly. I don't know if I'm using stealth correctly. How do I switch to your sister? I just have to do that in the map. Alright. Well, let's go Oleg's first. Lindsay has a suggestion. Okay, I guess we'll check that out on the way back. I should go through a hole. Alright, first off.
I'm glad you called.
There we go. Okay, you can assist. You are the physical one with the sword, if I remember correctly. You are. Okay, yeah, so no rogue for you. It's just a second kineticist. Point blank shot, precise shot, deadly aim, weapon focus, kinetic blast. A feat and an infusion. Dazzling display, maybe? I'm liking Dazzling Display so far. Martial weapons, persuasive, precise strike, skill focus, stealthy, combat casting. Maybe actually. What could you get if her stats were different? Bombs? No. Combo sneak attacker if she was in rogue. I like to imagine I know what I'm doing, but I have no idea. Trained strike. Dodge and improved unarm. Well, that's unarm. Why would no? Critical focus. Base attack bonus 9. That's just from leveling up, I guess. Critical mastery. Fight. Oh, okay, never mind. Unarmed, reflect arrows. Dragon ferocity. No, that's a monk thing by the looks of it. Different class entirely. Spell focus? Improved crit. Base attack bonus 8. God damn it. Okay, so just from leveling up, I would probably want to get that and then the crit focus. Mini shot? I need to get rapid shot. Do I not have rapid shot? I do not. How do I get rapid shot? Well, it's not here. It must be here. It's cluster shots. There's rapid shot. I want rapid shot. I want rapid shot. Toughness. Gain 3 hit. Well, that's just. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I mean, she's got the sword, so she's going to be fighting in melee range, so may as well have some toughness. Infusion. I've got extended range, kinetic blade, and torrent. Magnetic infusion. Whenever an infused blast deals damage to a foe, attacks made with metal weapons, including metal kinetic blasts against the. Ooh. Ooh. That's just That's just honky dory. That's just honky dory. Alright. Lovely.
The path is clear.
I thought it'd be near the bottom. It appears to not be near the bottom. There we go. Do you have anything worthwhile? Nothing I particularly want to spend the money on. Nah.
Tread lightly.
Alright, so let's hand that in. We'll cut through a hole. Just because.
May we have a moment of respite?
I remember what artisan's meant to be in this place. Oh, we got the salesman. I mean, I have nothing to sell, but I'd like to see what you have. It is objectively better. It is objectively better, but that's not. No. Robot, hello. $12,000. Yeah. I can finally get fucking gear, and it's 12,000. Oh, I have to turn you down, sir, I'm afraid. I can finally get gear for my character after how many hours of play, and it costs 12k. No thank you. No thank you. I'm good.
Why don't we set up camp?
Alright, so who do I have around
Path
here?
is clear.
In Hull. Is this where he is? No, it's not in Hull. It's what is it, Reading? I have him in? Yeah, it's just a regular ass priest. Nothing special. Yeah, no artisans in Hull. Well, to be fair, this is where I think I have Boken's place set up, even though he sits in Oleg's camp.
I'll go ahead.
Yeah, I have no artisans here. Alright. This is technically Boken's place, but Boken sits elsewhere. Speaking of,
May
actually,
we have a moment of respite?
how well built are our places? That's the printing house. I can pop a lighthouse there. Oh, well, like a mage tower. To get arcane up. I guess I'll put that there. One built in a separate slot. So I guess I'd have to be there. Oh no, it still works. Right, so if I put that there, the printing house, I should get a refund on that, I believe? Or not? No, I don't. I guess only a short time after it's built. I thought Lindsay's one was separate, but I guess not. Affects library. $70 plus $175. Can I even get the 175? I can. And 70. Alright, so if I put the library there. Printing house there. Alright. And then I'll work with the rest. Once I get more money, more BP. Okay, so that's that being taken care of. What about you? You have 2 spots left. I have artisan shop, longhouse, armor shop, brewery, tavern, lumberyard, granary. So there's 2 more things I can do here. Barracks and watchtower, I guess then. Oh, if I put that there, I could have put... Yeah, but I'm not going to destroy an artisan place. Alright, so I just needs 2, so I can put a watchtower and barracks there. You, how well built are you? You need 3. Shop, smithy, longhouse, tavern, boken, brewery, windmill. I'll find something to do with you as well. Alright. Alright, so 2, 3. This has like 3 left as well. And what about you? Oh, you are barely anything. Alright. Okay, we need to start building up these. Where is... Oh, you're a distance away. Jeez. Is there a quicker way to get... There is. There is. If we go along, we have to discover this path ourselves, I guess. Alright. Yeah, we're tired, but may as well. XP is XP and loot is loot.
Why don't we set up camp?
Blood for Gorham!
Hey, it's the
A
werecat.
solid plan.
We should gather our strength.
Let's head out.
Got 18 XP for that. Alright. And no loot. Okay, so about that XP is XP and loot is loot. Well, I mean, technically, I guess. I'm 18 XP higher than I was before, I guess.
May we have a moment of respite?
We may not. Let's quick save real quick. I keep saying that. That's a very redundant phrase.
Fades.
It's an extremely redundant phrase, but I keep saying it. Success? Lovely. Alright, so I can only deal with one of these problems. I'm really not happy the fact that I have to let one of those go.
I feel tired.
Oh, because they're exhausted, all doing a very slow walk. Alright. Dragon smiles happily, but freezes as he sees the armor. Oh damn, Kurgan, you scoundrel, ruining my perfectly good armor. Yeah, I gather he couldn't find a buyer for the whole thing, so he decided to sell it off piece by piece. It'll be a lot. That'll be a lot of repairs. It'll take forever. Well, you do that, sir. Now for this one. She has nothing for me. Alright. Okay, so that's out of the way. So now I guess we just attempt the main quest. Yeah, I gotta wait. Alright. Locate the Goblin Village in the Kame Lands. Which is around here somewhere. Well, hunting lodges. Let's start off. Let's start off here. Oh no, we should go see what Lindsay wants real quick. What do you want, Lindsay? Hello, Grace. Feels strange. It's amazing I can just go around and have a chat with an actual Baron. I wanted to talk to you about Ekon. I'm worried about him lately. Although worried might be a bit too strong of a word, he is way too gloomy. Even more than usual, if that's possible. Life without a family must be hard for him. But he is not completely alone. He has us. I know we can't replace what he lost, but we must remind him that we are here and he can talk to us. What are you getting at? What I'm getting at is we should hold a merry revelry and use the opportunity to talk to him heart to heart. If we just invite him for a drink, he'll no doubt refuse. So we must organise everything in secret. We'll gather guests, prepare food and drink, bring Ekon, and have so much fun. I'll even bring my loot. What do you say? You're right, I can't stand looking at Ekon's gloomy face any longer. Time to cheer him up. I didn't even click it. Lindsay's face brightens with a smile. Wonderful. As we know, great minds think alike. I'll talk to Eleanor the innkeeper, and she's happy to help us. Although between us, I'm not sure what made her so enthusiastic. Probably because she likes him. Anyway, you should talk to her. One more thing, don't be late. Alright. Alright, so I guess we're just doing Ekon's companion quest real quick. Yeah, we'll just do the companion quest real quick. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna start selling these potions. Alright, drop another quick save once we load in, because this is a companion quest and I don't want to fuck it up somehow. I thought I was going to kick that goddamn gnome. As you approach, the red-headed innkeeper curtsies awkwardly. Your Grace. You must have kind of talked about the feast for Ekondio. Yeah, I'd be happy to. I'll provide the food and drinks. Everything will be first class. How much will this idea cost me? Don't mention it, Your Grace. It's such an honour for me. Everything is on the house. Who will serve the feast? With your permission, Your Grace, for such an honour, with such esteemed guests, I'd like to do it myself, Your Grace. I want to say, I want to say Eleanor and Elena, but it's probably just Eleanor. But my brain keeps trying to say Elena. Eleanor smiles awkwardly, turning even brighter red. Yeah, I commend your enthusiasm. Why would you? Oh, Your Grace, isn't it so? It'd be my pleasure. I hope everyone likes it, including Ekondio. Then we need only to agree on the place. I guess there's no two ways about it. We'll have it right in this room. We can decorate it, of course. How do you pronounce that? Ntavani? Ntavani? Is that it? Forgive me, but if we're thinking about the same Ekondio, he will likely feel uncomfortable indoors. The feast must definitely be held in the woods, if Madam Innkeeper is up for a challenge. Elena is speechless, either due to an astonishment, indignation, or both. Who are you? The woman stands tall with a calm smile. My name is Ntavai. And I don't know. Ntavai? Ntavi? Is the N silent? Is it just Tavi? Intervie? I don't. I'm passing through the city. Ekon and I know each other from long ago. Since back when he guarded caravans, we travelled together for a long time. A person who lives in Innkeeper studies Intervati. It's wrong. I'm going to say Intervati because my brain sees this name and it computes Intervati. It's wrong, but that's where I'm going with. Why would Ekon want the feast in the woods? He's a born ranger. He always feels calmer under the open sky. I know him well. Can you think of a suitable place? How about the Royal Hunting Grounds? I've seen the place in passing. It's not far from the city. It's a cosy nook. And there's water nearby. What do you say, Elena? The innkeeper signs up the woman opposite her. I may not know Ukandile as well as some, but I see no trouble in holding a feast in the woods. Or on a mountain, or in a swamp for that matter. Wonderful. In that case, I'll gladly meet you both in the agreed upon place. Oh god, I love triangle. Oh my, I've seen a lot since I've seen a lot since as an innkeeper here. But when one just invites herself like that, the innkeeper clicks her tongue. Oh, what got into me? Crumbling. It's high time to start cooking. Your Grace, please take care of bringing Ikendayo to the agreed place. Lindsay and I will do the rest. Alright, well. Ekon, get in my party. I should just bloody... I can't do it from here. Alright, well, we'll do it later. Also, I like how he introduced himself and he pronounced his name as Okundio. And yeah, I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, Okundayo. It's like when you have an Asian friend and they tell you their name, you get it wrong still. What's that one skit by Pro Z? Where he's like, so what is your name? It's Sunwon. Sang Wing? No, Sunwon. Sangwon. Sangji? He's like, no, that's nothing. It's nothing like what I just said. That's nothing at all what I just said. Sung Wong. Do you have an English name? Like, that's basically what I'm doing to Ekon. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's fair enough. Hunting grounds, let's go.
I feel tired.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, now where? Edible moss, loot, mushrooms, because we want to get high, herbs. Where? Where questy doos will be? Well, these are dead goblins. I don't think we'd have the party next to dead goblins. That's where the Pateks were. Oh, there's more. Yeah, is this it? Hey, yeah, this is it. There you are. Ekon, old friend, speak of the devil. Ekon's face freezes in surprise. He stares at Intervati and Elena silently for a few moments, completely still. Finally, Ekon turns a quizzical look to you. Silently pat him on the back. Relax, friend. It's just a little drinking talk. Grabbing Ekon's arm, Elena leads him to the tables with food. Please come, Ekondayo. I'm now conscious now of Ekondayo. Please come, Ekondayo. You don't mind if I call you Ekon? Oh, something changed there. There was text. There we go. And Devani fixes her hair, and you notice a tattoo of a stinging wasp on her wrist. Following the couple with a long stare, Indivati says quietly to you, please come to me when everyone is busy eating and drinking. I want to talk to you. Oh, 9 hours just passed like that. Why do some of them get like actual dialogue and some don't? That's strange. Lindsay runs her fingers across over the strings intently. Thank you, this is a wonderful idea. Her face brightens. I'm glad you liked it. I hope the others are happy too, especially Ekin. Isn't it hard to play and talk at the same time? It's a matter of practice. Yeah, alright. At the same time, Elena is trying to lean closer and closer to Ekin, trying to touch his shoulder. Noticing your look, she gives you a sharp look. Try to shove Ekin closer to Elena. Turning red as a beet, Ekin whispers an apology and moves toward Elena. She grabs Ekin by the arm, looking at you gratefully. Finally, Lindsay strikes the final chords and the sound fades. Pleased with her performance, Lindsay receives the well-deserved applause. Alright. We're trying to hook my boy up. Yeah, I'm happy everything turned out this way as well. Besides, entertaining a man such as Secondary was a pleasure. Alright. He pretends not to hear. Alright. So I've got to talk to Ekin and Invadi thing person. The ranger greets you with a curt nod. Yeah, Grace. We must. Grace must want to talk to Ekin. I'll make sure everyone has enough to drink. And Tex is gone again. Looking at Elena's back, Ekin turns to you, fixing one of his belt bags. Cunning plans to bring a hunter to a feast. Call him to a hunt. He's smart. Lindsay, she has a creative mind. Eleanor told me. Thank you. How are you? Life is life. It goes on whether we wish it or not. What do you mean? I'm still thinking about them. Understandable. I wake up with the first rays of the sun. I see the faces of my family. Fire turns to ashes. Midday turns to night. And when the stars are shining, I still think of them. Some days, bitterness and rage fill me. I drive them away. Other days, I feel a smile on my face and I pull myself. Only hunting numbs my feelings. But the further I follow the trail, the darker the woods are. And the harder it is to find my way back. Don't submit to despair. Deep inside, you want to be happy again, and your family would want the same for you. Don't be ashamed for the moment where joy returns to your life. Ekin smiles slightly. Easier said than done, but there is wisdom in your words. I hope we didn't do more harm than good. Are you at least having fun? Ekin nods. It's good to be among friends in trees, and even better, not holding a bow. Drink with me? He looks uncertain at the offered glass. Eleanor's wine is quite good. It's your choice though. I'm so glad that I have plus 20 in diplomacy. So even when I fuck up and roll a 3, I still win. The only way for me to have failed that roll is if I got a nat 1. I'm so glad. This is why in all RPGs I always put points into like persuade and shit. Because it's just like, I'ma pass these tests, I don't care. I don't give a shit. He can remain silent for a moment, then pours himself some wine and tastes it. Then his face relaxes slightly. Not bad. I see Elena's trying very hard to please you. She is the lady of the house. It's her responsibility. I think it's more than a sense of obligation. I thought about it. Time will tell. Does it not ruin your fun? A faint smile spreads on Ekan's face. There is very much of her. What's that mean? All at once. However, she is a good woman. Oh, oh, okay. I know what you mean. All right. Why didn't you tell me about Intervati? Why? Why did you meet Intervati? Go to caravans. She talked a lot. I thought she must be in love with her own voice. But over time, we walked many roads together. I learned she had a steady eye and a strong hand. And then the desert taught her to close her mouth. Sand gets in. Ekan smiles slightly, but his eyes are joyful. Why did you stop talking? The ranger rubs the back of his head, then smirks. Amanda said, a caravan is here. You'll go to the tavern again. The Intervati is a bad influence. And then Intervati started coming less and less. Were you close? He looks at the glass and beneath his feet. There's fire and wind. Is that good? Is that good or is that bad? That does sound like bad influence. That sounds like she's encouraging you to do worse. That does sound bad. Name your doggo. The wolf who was standing nearby before wags his tail and approaches Ekan. Oh, just look at that, Ekan. He seems illoyal. Yeah, you have to give him a name. You do. You've been together for so long. You've been through so much together. The heart wants what it wants. Why would one fake affection if there is none? I think he deserves a name. Looking at the dog and thinking for a moment, Ekan smiles slightly. His name is Okubo. Elena looks at Ekan and seems to forget for the whole world for a moment. That's better. A wonderful and imposing. I wouldn't say Okubo is imposing, but alright. By the way, friends, not to sound too mundane, but I'm quite tired, and we still have to get to the city. Maybe it's time we pack up. Ah, yeah. Our doggo has a name. And it's Okubo. Oh, that quest's completely done now. A success, lovely. Ancient tradition and a problem that we can't solve. Alright, well then you may as well do that. Oh, did a week pass? I guess a week pass. Alright. We can rank up Valerie, Harem, Jubilost, you. Probably. I want to get. Let's get Valerie to 3. Then we'll do you and you. Economy, no training. Curses still, no other. Alright. I'll keep remove blindness, remove curse, restoration. I'll keep shield of faith. Nah. Alright, main quest. Alright, so Battery and Harem, obviously. Tristan, obviously. These three are like my mainstays, and then the last two slots are just whoever I feel like it. But then I have no one who can lockpick. These three, one of these three need to be in my party for the lockpicks.
I feel tired.
Everyone feels tired. Okay, let's just go along here. Somewhere here is a goblin village. Well, I say here, the Kame Lands is like all of this. Trail on the hills? Yeah.
May we have a moment of respite?
Lonely Mill.
Why don't we set up camp?
Is there a fight? Hello?
I feel tired.
A group of travellers carrying bags, satchels, and a sack full of all manner of goods and chattels. What are chattels? Are shuffling their feet on the road in front of you. The two tough-looking men are helping one of their companions stand. A pale youth who is shivering, his face covered in sweat. As you approach, the men turn to you and glare. Turn to you and glare at you. Your Grace. Cute? No. Who are you? The man throws a glance at a small group. Name's Ukred. Ukred? Ukred. I don't know. I'm terrible with fantasy names. Here's my companions. We came from the village of Lervik, and we're travelling to Galt in search of protection. Judging by your bags, you're not just travelling, you're on the run. You see a change in Ukred's eyes, and he gives you a cold, wicked look. And if it was so, Your Grace, it's more risk to stay in the barony than to go to the wilds. Three folks torn to pieces in our village, and even more were slain by the beast that came out. Galt has to be safer than they say, and I say we go see for ourselves. Die here or in Galt, from disease or by the sword, a bit sooner or a bit later. Our earthly lives are filled with choices, but what change truly comes from them? This young fellow, what's wrong with him? Oh, Verdun, you mean? Must have eaten something. He was fine, see? Then feeling sick, fever and all. This morning he began to cough blood. Still willing. He'll make it to the border, and we'll find him a healer there. Verdun gives a few deep muffled coughs, the feverish glint in his bloodshot eyes, and the glow in his cheeks, the distant look on his face. You've seen this before. This is what the unfortunate servant looked like moments before the monster erupted from his body. There's nothing you can. Yeah, there's nothing you can do for Verdun. His signs. Yeah, his signs are like the others afflicted. Any moment, a monster might tear its way out of him. Keep your distance. Listen up, his voice hoarse. All back, behind the Baron.
To victory!
There we go.
You right.
Not a lot of Kong, but there is a lot of strength. No, I'll take all his stuff though.
Let us be careful.
You know what? I'll take this too.
My strength fades.
I'll get there, don't worry. Hang on. There we go. Ulrich's hands are shaking and he turns to face you. His voice raises to a shout. Curse lands, curse bound. It's all your fault. Verdun died because of you. We're all gonna die because of you. Typical. I don't want to get to the bottom of things, though. I know exactly who's to blame. Now, you cannot imagine the pain that fills my heart with each life lost. I'm doing everything in my power to save those who can still be saved. Please forgive me. Easy now. I'm doing everything I can. What? You think you did a better job of the monsters started tearing out of your citizens across the barony, huh? Yeah, neutral good. What do I care for your apologies? Verdun is not coming back. Yeah, I will not be able to protect you if you leave for Galt. Turn back and inside the capital you'll find protection from the beasts. You'll at least save those who can still be saved. The rough in his face gives way to disbelief. Is that so? You want to sweep us away from the neighbour's sight? He wipes away tears. It is all the same, no matter where we breathe last. Be it away from home in a foreign land, or out in the city streets. Let us die in peace. You hear that, lads? We're turning back. Alright. Oh, they're going that way, so that's probably the quickest way out. Yep.
I'll go ahead. I feel tired.
Oh, the goblin village is right there. Well, that was easy, but let me check this place first. Oh, hello. While passing the middle, we saw a curious thing. Goblins were squatting in the shadow of the building, doing what goblins best, stuffing their faces. They had gutted sacks of flour and were spreading their wealth. Some fried pancakes on the open fire. Others threw pieces of dough into a bubbling pot, making some kind of dumplings. Yeah, others just rolled around in the white powder, shoving clumps down their throats. All of them, without exception, were guzzling ale from kegs nearby, spinning over each other and bellowing songs. When they spotted us, the merry goblins, possibly usually ale, stood their ground instead of fleeing. They started to whistle and wave, inviting us to join their feast. In response, the Baron smiled, muttered, "Why not?" and took the place near the fire. I had never been in a goblin party before, but it proved a little different from the late night academy revelries. Using their crippled speech, the flower-drenched merry-goers explained the miller invited them to his house, told them to take whatever they wanted, and was polite enough not to ruin the fun, and left soon after that. The food tasted as foul as expected, but ale was passable, so soon all of us were tipsy. After these little troublemakers unmistakably recognised Baron as our leader, they offered him to pass several tests to become part of the tribe. For the first test, they demand him to deal with a terrible beast, the dog. Goblins and dogs, well, they don't get along. neither with horses, but, well, almost any animal. That doesn't sting, bite, or hiss. Our task was to steal the miller's dog's food plate, and he accepted. The dog proved rather big, but lazy and quiet. It was slumbering in the kennel, paying no heed to the nearby party. The dog's plate, covered in bones, lay before the kennel. The Baron snuck up to the plate to snatch it from under the hound's nose. God damn it! God damn it! Well, when was my last quick save? I can't check. Alright, we'll have to let it rock for a bit. Noticing someone trying to steal his plate, the dog opened its eyes, raised its head, gave a half-hearted bark, then laid its head back down on the ground and closed its eyes. After the goblins praised the Baron for his brilliant performance during the first test, they announced it was time for him to taste their ritual drink, a really nasty thing called Jagwort. Gee, that sounds awful. At first glance, it proved to be ale, until we saw the dead toads bobbing in the barrel for flavour. Oh god. Bravely filled the keg from the barrel. The barrel smelled terrible. The goblins were scooping the ale in their dirty hands, and then that won't prove not enough. They dipped their entire heads in. Oh god. Constitution 10. Alright, let's go. Success. Ah, yeah. Drained the first keg to the dregs. Yeah, I dropped dead just as snowed, but the Baron downed the horrific beverage without even wincing. Clapping their hands, goblins brought him another keg. He downed the second one. Yeah! The Baron turned pale, drops of sweat appeared on his forehead, but he drained the second keg without complaint. But those little bastards seemed determined to send him to another grave. They were already handing him the third keg. The Baron drained the last keg. Yeah! I bet his stomach was aligned with dwarven steel. After the third keg of the horrific steel, the Baron grunted, wiped his lips, and smashed the keg over the nearest goblin's head, making others laugh and applaud. Now the third test, the goblins howled and cheered. It seems that they decided that they tortured the art of cooking enough for today, so now they sought to abuse the art of poetry instead. They were going to sing a song, and Baron was offered to improvise and add missing lines. Why not? Accompanying the song with persecutions. What? Persecutions was everything the goblins could reach. Oh, percussions. Wow. Man, I did not sleep well. Percussions. Everything the goblins could reach. Sticks, branches, forks, and pans. They started to croak out a rhythm, as well as they were able to. Goblins sing for you this song. How be smart, fit, and strong. How be the goblin best. And Lametsu be impressed. Goblins fight and goblins bite. Goblins steal and goblins hide. But the best is goblin steal. Is that his belly is hard to feel. Manticore deep in the wood. Eat goblins for food not good, so as not to be his prey. Quickly hide and sneak away. This is great. Goblin King be strong and wise. Manticore he want full size. But we better eat and drink, so a toast to the Goblin King. Goblins sang this song to you. If you be a goblin, you always heed these simple rules, and your belly will stay full. After the song was over, the goblins laughed and applauded. My ears almost bled from the rhymes, but the Baron kept calm. To the goblins' joy, he finished the song and got a standing ovation as a reward. Finally, the food and ale were exhausted. Casting sad glances at the empty sacks and barrels, an elder goblin sighed and started to speak about how he remembered the happy old days when they were full, but no one seemed to be listening. As the old goblin rambled on, another goblin, slow in his words, invited us to the next party in their village, and after many false starts, gave us directions on how to reach it. A dubious honour, indeed, but useful bit of information. After that, the sodden merry-goers stumbled away, burping and licking their fingers happily. Okay, was that meant to lead us here to the Goblin Village? Yeah, is that meant to lead us to the Goblin Village? Because we know where that is.
Do you really prefer to feel insignificant? Like your whole life is useless?
Do I like it? Hmm? Does that matter? All that matters is the truth, little storyteller. I came to learn the truth. I humbly accepted it, and now I share it with others. Yet you keep consoling yourself with shallow tales of hope.
Alright, so I guess we go to the Goblin Village.
The path is clear.
Throw down a quick save. Any perception checks I need to watch out for? That's a Hydra.
Enemy near.
Taste my fury.
Alright, well, we're fighting a Hydra. Fast healing. Oh dear.
No.
20% chance. And 22 AC. That's not too bad. But we should actually probably buff for this. Although 29 sneak attack's pretty good. Unbuffed, but we should still buff. Honestly. Oh, to be fair, no, well, there we go. I was about to say, like, he's not really hitting me and I'm not really hitting him, so like it's a stalemate. Look guys, you got money, I'm taking it. If you got anything that is worth money, it's now mine.
Let's head out.
Hey you, potion gobbler. Like questies? Going on missions? I have one for you. What did you call me? Potion gobbler. Like sword swinger. Like bow shooter. One of those who go run around woods, go deep caves on missions, questies like that. Now that's just the kind of language the older legends need. Just imagine, it's the saga of Torrent, a brave potion gobbler. Or gulper. I'm saying gobbler. Why am I saying gobbler? It's gulper. Who ran around the woods doing missions. Deal, I'll do it. Really? That is great. Hey, a goblin looks strangely ignorant. You're not even asked what mission is. Short tail makes shorter, see? Beast eating cage. My friend and I look after him. We divide work. I open gate, friend goes in. Feeds beastie, got it? He glanced around, slightly irritated. But he be lazy, go away. What I offer is open gate, you go inside, give beastie food. Won't the animal attack me? No, nothing like that. He just be pet. Like a slug or a spider. Small spider. Not a grog snake. What's a grog? Okay. Little grog snake. Mission required that I be paid first. You be such greedy fingers. What can give you? Goblin glances around. Nothing, but... Yeah, you have an experience you not forget. Yeah, fine, I'll open the gate. Okay, so no reward, but I get XP is what he's saying. That's not a little snake.
I shall end this suffering.
That is not a little snake. He fucking ran.
Tread lightly.
Ah, hee, not believe it. Beastie attacked. No. Who'd have thought? You're not angry, yes? Fuck him. I don't like to get fucked around, sir.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Harem, you need to stop being like the #1 tank, because you're not the tank. You need to stop pulling all the aggro.
Each step brings us closer to the end.
I believe I found something.
Now we'll take that. There's a manticore there, we'll leave that for now.
Path is clear.
A goblin arc chemist. Is that basically just an alchemist? Are they just saying it incorrectly? Oh, god damn it.
Let us strike as one.
Does it matter?
Saren Ray, be generous to them.
Why are they all covered in blur? What is Valerie's 23 AC? No, that's Lindsay's attack. Where's 33 AC? You know what? Valerie doing good. Valerie doing good for herself.
I'll go ahead.
You should take a look.
I shall not fail.
My search was not in vain.
Anything else?
I don't like surprises.
Applause, please.
My search was not in vain.
Applause, please.
What was that? Beast render. Alright. I can't believe he passed all traps. The goblin taps his fingers together as if it helps him think. Beads of sweat are forming on his brow. Well, what I do now. I do now. Yeah, I do know, I do. The goblin raises his hands as if welcoming you. Congratulations, Shanks. You passed my first test. And for that, he begins drumming his fingers again. And the bead of sweat builds. One becoming so large that it begins to curl down his ear. For that, you get a gift. Wait here. I bring it right away. I'll be back before you know it. The goblin begins backing away. What? Yeah, get out of my sight. Goddamn goblins. There's a goblin merchant.
Let us be careful.
As you approach, the goblin stands grinning with wide yellow teeth, almost as sharp as his eyes are. You notice a large, dirty sack behind him, which you almost mistook for a second goblin. Ah, an adventurer. Great and welcomes. I Schwark, a buyer. I sell, I trade. Whatever you, sword swingers, need, I offer. Want to buy something? I can see it in your eyes. Yes, you do. Just 5 money pieces. Not got that much. 10 then. No? That's not how... Twist my wrist, I give discount. Just half 100. He doesn't know how money works. What are you selling? Everything you be needing for adventure. Spellcasting, sword swinging. Just look at yourself. Who can you beat with metals and craftings like that? Only today, only for you. Bested weapons made by goblins, bestest crafters. Just wait. The goblin reaches into his sack by his side and juices a stick with rusty nail, and at the end he swings it several times with a swish, almost hitting his own ear. This one can bring whole troll down. Take it. Not many coins. Don't like it? Fine. I can sell a hydra if you want. It'd be a good hydra or teeth claws. Just a giant house of money pieces, and it's yours. He doesn't understand how trading works. It does a 1d6 of damage. That's all. Wow. Okay. No, thank you. Look at the cost. Look at the cost. Wow. He sells it back for 30,000. This motherfucker. He buys something for like 4k, sells it back at 30k. How about no? How about go fuck yourself? The goblin's palm is covered in something sticky that you can't identify. But you can definitely feel crawling on your skin. Oblivious, he continues to shake your hand with enthusiasm. He's got an amazingly strong grip. Great, we rich now. A deal of all time. He slowly stops shaking your hand, and you take the opportunity to unpeel yourself from his grip. Wait, hold on. What are we dealing about now? How's the merchant trade? Not good. One can't trade with them. They know money. Not a single sliv's shiny or copper circle. Only teeth rocks. The goblin suddenly brightens. Hey, what about you? You have money. Just as suddenly as he narrows his eyes. But maybe you try fool me. See wares, take wares, run. If so, I'd be seeing money first. Alright, well, we're gonna just leave. I'm gonna take this stuff. I'm gonna sell it to you, actually. I'm gonna take the stuff I just stole next to you. I'm gonna sell it back to you. Enjoy.
The path is clear.
I wish there was another way.
Your life ebbs low.
Oh yeah, he indeed is an alchemist. Or an arch-chemist, as he says. Do you know what? Damage is actually piling up. This one's actually tanking surprisingly well.
Could be worse. And will be. Definitely will be.
Ring of protection 1. Ring of protection 1. Oh my god, stop burning. A reflex. Oh god, this man has shit reflex. Man's gonna burn till he dies. He has to roll a 10 or higher.
Confide in me.
Yes, I'm still here. Ouch!
There we go. God damn it, Harry. When it comes to goddamn any sort of checks, you suck. Also, does anyone need... Was this a protection plus 1? You got 2. You got 2. You got 1. I got 1. Alright. Okay, so we have a mini goblin who seems to be protected by the goblin gods.
You deserved
Alright.
it.
Sure, why not? $21 AC. Not too bad. I think his sneak attacks work if it's just someone else has been attacked by it. Where is... Yeah, I think it's just if someone else has been attacked, then it counts as a sneak attack. I think that's how it works anyway, from my understanding.
Tread lightly.
Any last wishes?
Knock knock.
The Shatshanks not believe knock knock. Poked him with words and spears and torches. Bite him, kick him. Who'll be survivor now, huh? Knock knock. Me. Always me. Hail Lamashtu.
Okay.
Greet and meet heroes. Seen how I dealt with them? They were like, we be smashing you. And I snarled back, no, I be smashing you. And the beast was, "Rah!" and bite, and bite again. That's it.
Who are you?
I be the ear of Lamashtu. No, not that. I be the seer of Lamashtu. That's who I be. Her favorite of many. I bring her message. She protects me, sends me offerings to eat and whatnot. I be important. Very important present.
Question. What makes you mean that you want to see all the master?
I had dream. Llama told Knock Knock in her big white arms, rock me, let me suckle her skulls, pet
What?
my head and sing. Who's smartest? Who bravest? Who favorite? Knock Knock, that's who. And the next day, proof. I found nest, untouched with eggs. It be a sign. And bigger sign? Llama just saved me, right before your eyes.
Why do they want to kill you?
It be because of that half-head shaman. Bees bite his back. He be crazy. Something get in his way. He be snarling and poking people with fork.
What do you know about the incursion of enchanted beasts?
Beasts? Llama be their mother, like all beasts. But she not birthed them out this way. No way. Half-head shaman lie to make people fear him. Shatshank stride around all puffed up. Everyone bows. Even King won't bark a word against him. He says God has sent us these beasties to answer his prayers. He even made us uproot village. He says there is thing of goddess nearby where beasts come from, called womb. And he calls me a blasphemer.
What should I do with you, King?
They deserve a knock across heads, all of them. Yet, better not knock. You see, Big Mother Idol? Shatshank's hide in her shadow so can beg and whine for Llama to poison, stab, bite, kill whoever hurts goblins. Don't make Lamash too mother mad. Let them live.
Okay, thank you for the information.
Hey, where you going? Wait till I untie myself. I go with you. We heroes, we march together. The shaman fled. I bet your hide he come back for revenge. He hates you, Longshanks. Hates your guts. Mine too. Let's follow him, then kick him hard in his guts. Teach him a lesson. We kick the king in his guts too while we be there.
Okay. An evil little cutthroat and an arsonist to boot. That's exactly what our company needs. Please, don't reject this cutie. You want to go with me?
See for yourself. Heroes need muscle, right? Also need brain for plans. Someone with pretty face to charm everyone. And needs leader, heart of the group. I can do all of that.
Yeah, okay.
Onwards for the adventures!
Okay, let's see what you have. Let's see what you have. What class are you? You're a rogue. Oh. Okay, and what do you fight with? I mean, he's a rogue, so obviously daggers. Alright. So you have martial weapons proficiency, 2 weapon fighting, so you can dual wield, toughness, double slice, offhand weapon while dual wielding strikes with greater power, add strength bonus to damage rolls on your offhand. And he gets all this sneak attack, debilitating injury, okay, he's got the evasion, weapon focus, kukri and dodge, finesse training in kukri, so clearly he's a kukri user, blade sense. A knife master is so skilled in combat involving light blades that they gain a +1 dodge bonus to AC. Alright. Uncanny dodge. Dodge sense again. So a lot of dodging, slow reactions. Oh, okay. Alright, so let's go rogue. So this round you get a rogue talent, and an improved uncanny dodge. Can no longer be flanked. Alright. It did say it adds strength, so I would like to get strength. Just dex. It's safe. Oh, I can have him. I can have him in for lockpicking. Alright. Improved. Yeah, let's get Piranha Strike. When wielding a light weapon or any other weapon that can be used with weapon finesse, you can choose to take a -1 penalty on all melee attack rolls and combat maneuver checks to gain +2 on all damage. This bonus of damage is halved if you're making an attack with an offhand weapon. Let's do improved to weapon fighting. And again, rogue. You can now get an extra sneak attack. And extra blade sense. The fact that he has a higher int stat than some of the other people in my party is insane. And mildly rude. Okay, Hammer a Gap? You repeatedly strike the same location, causing increased amounts of damage. When you make a full attack, each consecutive hit against the same opponent deals extra damage equal to the number of previous consecutive hits. This damage is multiplied on... Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, so we have a little rogue boy. We have ourselves a little rogue boy.
Let's head out.
Did it without breaking it.
And the fact that it goes to him instead of her, is his trickery higher? 20. 6. Oh, Jesus, yeah. Like, she has now been, like, lockpicking wise, she has now been made redundant. But she has all them buffs though.
I'll go ahead.
Is that it? Yeah, it seems to be it. I guess we leave. Yeah, I guess we leave. Okay, so back to the main city. Now I would get rid of Lindsay for Knock Knock now purely because of the lockpicking, but Lindsay's like her entire thing of support. She's a real good buffer. Right, I'll be right back real quick. Alright. While I'm here, let's go to Manchester real quick. I don't like how Manchester is hidden by that thing's name. If I could relocate a village, I would. Or a village. Well, it's a village, yeah. It's the lowest. It's the village. Unrest in the streets, yep. Oh, Valerie's got 1 day left on her thing. Manchester's where the orc is. Half orc, I think. So, let's see.
Let us be careful.
Your Grace, excited to see how old Versac was doing. Yeah, I've set up nicely here. I forge armor and weapons for everyone who's got coin. Though the fighters in these lands are weak, some can't even lift a normal axe. They cannot hold a candle to my sons. The half-orc grows grim and his voice becomes dull and soft. My eldest was a strong one. He could hit an orc with a hammer so hard that it would leave behind his teeth along with his boots. But they are gone, both my son and his hammer. For 12 generations my family owned this hammer. It's a relic, you could say. I wish I could fix it, but how and for whom? Tell me yourself. How did your family die? I left my house, went to a tribe that has ordered weapons from me. As I got back to my house, I was ambushed. They'd hid in my own yard. I have no idea how I survived, but I saw the dead bodies of my wife and children with my own eyes. I had 4 lads, all of age, all carried weapons, 3 daughters too. Wow, okay. They all knew how to fight. More of these scoundrels kept coming. I guess they tracked us down, waited to catch us by surprise. And I guess I was lucky they didn't kill me with the others. I fought them off and I got lost in the woods. Walked for a long time without a road. Finally ended up here. I know you know the rest. But the gods didn't see long life for those bandits. I hear they're all dead. Only their chief is still breathing. The fingerless witch. All right. Nothing to tell. Barbarians think all good things must be sturdy, heavy and big, fragile. Brittle things are no match for their strength. They have so much, it begs to come out. Small and light things are easily lost in battle. A weapon must be sturdier, or a warrior might break it over the enemy's head. An armor must be even sturdier. And a blacksmith, I figure, needs to, like his armor, sturdy and strong. Well, needs to be like his armor, sturdy and strong. And patient. Barbarians are not. Yeah, barbarians have trouble with this last one. That's why a master is so valuable. Where are you from? I am from. Yeah, I was born at Belgzin, and I had to take off when I was still a snot-nosed kid. I got in a fight with some boneheads, and I hit him. I mean, not the bonehead. Okay. I was aiming at him, but I hit Chief's son, and he suddenly went and died. I had to run away as far as I could if I wanted to stay alive. So I ended up in Last Wall, an awful place. Anyone with orc blood is a misfit, which is fair enough. Orcs have killed so many of them, but I settled there, started my business and a family. Okay. Anyone else in the area?
Tread lightly.
Hello? You're named. A stunning elven lady turns to you. Her hair is immaculate and her eyes are deep water. Her beauty is like a bird of prey. She is also heavily armoured. As she sees you, her superior air fades, leaving a charming smile on her face. How fortunate, Your Grace. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Nazreli, the weaponsmith. I can craft the deadliest weapons for mortals, the deadliest weapons mortals can make. I'd like to take an opportunity to pay my respects as soon as I found out you were here. I expect one of my apprentices, but of course the bonehead failed his mission. Would you like to hear an offer which of mutual benefit? What's the offer? I hope to start serving you in exchange for your protection. You see, my creations are not everyone's liking. In the lands where I come from, the demand for artful blades is low. The heavier and cheaper the ones are, better for peasants. I had to swallow my pride and do as much work as made to survive. Now, I know that serving you will allow me to earn true recognition. I'm offering you a contract. You'll provide me with a workplace and all the necessary resources, and I shall fill your arsenal with perfect instruments of death. Alright. All you need to do is sign the contract and place your first order. You have a deal? Yeah, I'll make a deal with you. Thank you. Sign here, please, and here. Done. Alright. No one can touch. Yeah, no one can touch a court blacksmith. Now, I will order my apprentices to pack up my materials and take them to my new workshop, which you will kindly provide me with. As soon as I'm settled, I'll send one of my people to deliver your order. Alright. So now I have an armor smith, a weaponsmith. This guy's also a weaponsmith, though. So I have two armor smiths, two. No. Because what's her name? The woman who talks a lot, who tells stories in the same place as Dragon in Reading. She's an armor. Do I have three weaponsmiths? Do I have three weaponsmiths, an armor smith, an alchemist? Is that how that be? I think that how that be. I think that how that be. I have 47. Adjacent to a tavern or a longhouse. And what does a tavern get a bonus for? Adjacent to a longhouse. Alright, so what I can do is I can put the tavern there, weapon shop there. Alright. I do need more BP though. The throne room is full of people. Your allies stand around the throne, waiting in silence as you approach. The atmosphere is tense. Today you'll be discussing the strange and deadly blight that's recently struck your barony. Oh, fuck. Knock knock. The gloomy silence is only penetrated by loud chewing. Knock knock has grabbed a whole fried chicken from the table and is busy devouring it, ignoring everyone else completely. Jihad folds his hands in his chest. Well, now that we're all here, let's sum up what we know. We've each spent a lot of time and effort to learn what we can about where the monsters come from and what's causing this strange disease. I hope this conversation can help shed some light on the situation. Keston shakes his head slowly. We need to hurry. If we don't find the source of this blight and eliminate it, we may end up with a rebellion on our hands. Let's summarize what we found out at this point. Jihad, Keston and Tristan look at you closely. Jihad, the surgery showed that it was a magic seed causing the disease, correct? Alright. Judging from the location of the patient's bodies, if these seeds were ingested, it seems likely that they were initially extremely small, almost invisible, and people simply swallowed them with their food. Once the seed is in the stomach, it begins to grow and cause the symptoms that we've seen in our patients. As soon as the seed gains enough strength, it spouts and turns into a magic portal, just like a bud turned into a flower. Still forgive me. Jihad stares into the distance for a moment. Sometimes something must have possessed me to say that. It really does feel like blooming. Each seed tears the body of its victim, just as the flower tears a bud. Keston, we discovered that Lamassu cultists aren't involved in the monster infestation. Keston nods. It doesn't mean they're innocent of other crimes, but the monster evasion, at least, is not their work. Knock knock. Hearing the name Lamassu draws Knock knock's attention. Mother is not to blame here. I told you, but who listens to me? Goblins are obviously having almost goblins are obviously like having all monsters around. To them, it's a sign of Lamassu's benevolence. Keston grunts. I'd say they're just excited by anything new that happens. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they are linked to this story somehow, but I doubt the seeds were created by goblin shamans. Besides, a plan like this is a little beyond the local goblin chief's intelligence. Knock knock raises his head. Know what I think? I think Goblin King Rotten Lice Scratcher. Shaman play him like a reed pipe, babbles about Lamassu, then plots behind his back. Can you tell me where the monsters come from, Tristan? The ones that appear because of this bloom? Tristan raises his eyes from the papers on the table. Undoubtedly from some wild alien. What? Oh, some world alien to our own. Okay. I thought there should be a comma there. All the monsters appearing from the bloom are essentially large and strong. It would be rare to encounter such specimens in the solar lands, or even in Mercigorian. But it's impossible to say say what it is that lies on the other side of these portals that's intent on killing your people. That's what I need to know about the results of the research. So the blooms are... Yeah, can we persuade people? Yeah, great. It's hard to expect loyalty and obedience from people in times like this. They're looking for something or someone to blame. I don't want to be the one to say it, but... Jihad cuts Tristan off with a gesture. People think you're cursed, Your Grace. Yeah, and it would be in your own best interest to quickly discover the cause of the disaster that keeps claiming the lives of your subjects. So the bloom's essential properties are strange seeds get into people's bodies, which causes their disease and eventually creates magic portals. Now we just need to discover where the seeds are coming from. Tristan, who'd been examining the map on the table from the shadows, gives a small cough. If I may, I've noticed an interesting detail. Well, two details to be precise. First, the seeds inflict mostly the villagers. There have been no record of cases of disease within city limits, except for those who come here looking for a cure. That's right, thus we can assume the common factor is how people are exposed to the seeds. Many villages get their food from the same territory. Tristan slowly shakes his head. I don't think food is the problem. Take a look. He points to the map. We have the most cases of disease here, here, and over here. Monsters mostly attack here and here. His fingers travel down the map, tapping points along the fluid line. You see, the situation is most dire along the banks of the Garden River. Everyone examines the map closely. I still have mercy. Jihad exhales slowly. Exactly, along the river. That must be where the seeds come from drinking water. We have to go upstream and find the source of light. Nocno jumps at your words. Take me. The goblin bares his sharp, crooked teeth. I want to settle the score with the king. Kestian straightened up and flexed his shoulders. If you allow me, Baron, I'd like to take the lead on this. I'll take the best members of the militia with me and sweep the woods along the river. We'll look under each and every rock if needed. After everything they've been through, these people deserve a chance to discover the source of their misfortunes. Why is lawful? Hang on. So lawful neutral is no Kessin, and we have to deal with this carefully and rationally. Go to your people and await my arrival. And chaotic neutral. You have my permission, Kestin. I won't deprive the people the opportunity to find the cause. So lawful is thinking about it rationally, and chaotic's like, no, guys, you go and do it. That's. Let's do lawful. Keston casts his eyes down. You're right, of course, your grace. I'll order my men to get ready immediately. We'll wait your... Oh, so like it's... Yo, go and do it before I even get there. Or no, hang on, wait for me. Alright. We'll wait your arrival and then make our move. He gives a bow, turns around and leaves. Christian, how did you find the link between the disease and the river? The cleric glances pensively at the map. You see, Baron, these seeds are not only a sign of something abnormal at work. Remember the ruins where we first met? The glade near those ruins are full of huge flowers. A glade such as that tend to appear all over the Solar Lands. Seems strange, does it not? Especially if we take into account that the magic seeds and the portals they create look like flowers themselves. Jahad even called the disaster the bloom. I'd like to research this natural phenomenon, and perhaps Tristan stops talking as loud. Hasty steps are heard from the main entrance. Oh, he's gone invisible. There he is. Hello. Christian runs into the room. Grace, we have trouble. Peasants are rioting. This is the only solution those nitwits can come up with. Don't worry, Baron. As long as they're not setting fire to the streets, we still have a chance of coming to a peaceful resolution. If you allow me, I'll go and speak with them. I'll do my best to calm the crowd down. And if peace doesn't prevail, the guards and I will stand with you. Let's go. I can hear the shout from here. Alright. Look at the size of this lad. Look at this boy. The murmuring crowd keeps up takes up the almost entire square. The murmuring turns and shouts at your arrival, and stones fly out of the crowd and strikes the cobbles at your feet. There he is, out at last. Damn his eyes. Requires good. Please hear me out before you lynch me. I know you're tired and disgruntled. I am too. Day after day, I am accompanying a seeker solution to your misfortunes. We've saved so many from this fatal disease, and if God's have mercy, we can save even more. So please, let us do what we can. Return to your homes, to your loved ones. They need you, and I need your patience and good faith. The crowd before you sways and mumbles. People look at one another, talk in a hushed tone, shake their heads and frown. It seems rebels who were screaming and jeering a minute ago, almost all their are lost. Okay, I don't think that's a real word. That could be. I don't know. A minute ago, lost all their confidence. Finally, one of the peasants opened his mouth. The Baron is right. You really believe this is pure nonsense? Oh, don't you get it? We could run the Baron through, but it wouldn't change a thing. He's of more used to us alive than dead. So be it, Baron. We'll let you pass, but don't forget, we're trusting you with our lives. Find the source, save our children from this terrible sickness. I get they're scared, but come on, guys, really? A pathetic looking elf stands before you. His clothes are wrinkled and his cheek is scratched and his nose is swollen, like he's suffered a heavy blow. He glances around with a haunted look and bows. My name is Satayan. Mistress Nazarelli was supposed to have given me a gift for your grace, but I'm afraid we might have a bit of a problem here. Mistress Nazarelli has been working hard on a special gift for you, but one of our apprentices, Dytail, went mad after he touched the blade that was meant to be presented to you. He grabbed it and just ran off as fast as he could. I saw it with my own eyes. Now Dytail is missing. I've come to you in secret to ask for your help. Maybe you or one of your advisors can get to the bottom of this. My mistress would rather see the whole thing buried. After all, the sword that drove him mad was meant for you. Assistant. Craft. Unfortunately, he went bankrupt while I was still okay. Throws up his hands in fear. Not at all. She's the most magnificent weaponsmith I've ever met in my entire life. I'm lucky she even noticed me. She makes me so happy. I wish I weren't so stupid or clumsy. And clumsy. Or I'd be more worthy of help for her. But I try as hard as I can. What gift are you talking about? I don't know. The mistress said I couldn't touch it, but I heard her ask Dytail to take it to you. I'll see what I can do. Okay, so I've got to talk to her about it. Explore the river, east of the capital. Alright. She's got 1 day. 39. Yeah, right. I'm gonna stuff this out of you real quick. That wasn't a lot. I was hoping for more, but 600 is 600, I guess.
Let's head out.
Okay, let's... Let's stick with this team. How much BP do I have? 24. Yeah, it's not a lot. Okay, so is this the name of the river? Yeah, this is the name of the river. Alright, so let's explore down here.
I feel tired.
Fate. We're not having that. Alright. Quick save. Come down here. Part of me's thinking, if I give like most of Lindsay's buffs to Tristian, I could probably swap Lindsay out for like Giblos or someone. Oh, that was too early. I felt it coming and I clicked it too soon. There we go. Success, alright. Oh my god, really? Goblin Fort.
I feel tired. Enemy near.
Knock Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
They tried, I guess. They tried to do something.
Nobody believed Knock Knock will become hero. Even Knock Knock doesn't sometimes. But every day, remind self to try. And keep at it.
Hold on to your values. When the whole world laughs at you, only the strength of your beliefs will let you reach your goal.
Knock Knock wants to be a hero. That's kind of cool. Alright. Little goblin boy who just wants to be a hero. That's great. I love that.
I'll go ahead.
Hello. Oh, hello.
To victory!
Serves you right.
Hey, Keston, what up? Goblins are considered evil. Fair enough.
Be generous to them, for I am yours.
They do not have a lot of health. Keston nods. His armor is covered with cuts and scratches. There was blood in his gloves, and but he himself is uninjured. You were right on time, Baron. We were losing hope. No longer now that you're here. Further down the path, behind the palisade, lies the nest of goblins. We chanced upon it while heading upriver. I've had no idea when these pests managed to build it, and so fast. We scoured it in less than a 10-day ago, and there was no trace of them. Whatever the cause, the surrounding area is thick with goblins. Only one of the scouts we said made it back. He reports that they have raised a fort of sorts on top of the hill around a totem of llama stew. They packed the fort with cages, the prisoners inside. We've managed to rescue a few of the captives. Others escaped and came back on their own. We've questioned them. They say the shaman performs rituals on the prisoners. We entrenched ourselves here to prepare for an attack, but goblins keep coming at us. They're not giving us a moment's peace. The way they're hounding us, we cannot protect the survivors and attack the camp at the same time. Keston turns to face you. He's now determined. Only you can rescue the caged prisoners of the fort, Your Grace. Can this goblin camp have to do with the seeds? The only way to find out is to get inside. You'll have to get past the gates and see what's going on in there. How are the prisoners? Some are injured, many are exhausted, and every one of them is terrified of what they've been through. All the prisoners we've spoken to say that they were taken to the Lamister Totem to take part in the magic rituals. What's strange is that the shaman doesn't sacrifice anyone. All he does is shriek and pray to Lamister, and then force his victim to drink water until they start to choke. British mentioned the shaman, the leader. The scout mentioned seeing a large white beast at the hilltop. He thought it might be a wolf. If true, the Goblin King must be somewhere in the camp. We discovered the magic seeds are transported by water. If the shaman is infecting prisoners on purpose, then anyone who has consumed the water can give birth to a monster. There is no time. Oh no, hello.
Path is clear.
First off though, we always check for perception checks. Oh, this is a big area. Alright.
Tread lightly.
You know what? As quick save, pick that option, see what he says, and then we'll quick load, depending on the outcome. Alright, now. I'm surprised there's no, like, actual, like, good answer for that. Like, oh no, we know that it's been transported by water, so take them to Jihad or something. I'm surprised that's not an option.
is clear.
Entrance to the Goblin Fort. Anything here real
Hope
quick?
it not fight back.
Yeah,
Best kind of fight.
Repent!
it's alright.
You forced my hand.
Leading us out of our story.
Tread lightly.
Me see, me keep. I did it. I did.
Note to self, it's possible that not knock might end up charging forward. We need protection. Everyone gets one. Everyone gets one. Oh, his weapons proficiency is cookery, so let's not mess with that.
Let
We'll
us
make it
strike
like this
as
pose.
one.
I need inspiration.
I don't know why Harrim took so long to get there. That was strange.
Shiny thing.
Oh, there's a lot.
That hurt?
He is really just running in there.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Ouch!
Let us be careful.
What troubles you?
If I could filter for masterwork, that'd be great. Just so I know what to loot and what not to bother with. I don't like how you can accidentally just kill them. I'm not a fan of that.
The path is clear.
The end draws near.
You're making your way through the goblin camp, a dirty, hastily erected settlement built of trash and mortared with the smells of like goblin waste. You catch sight of a silvery glimmer of water ahead, then suddenly notice a squad of armed goblins moving toward the water as well, shouting and prodding a few scared peasants in front of them. Seemingly unaware of you, the goblins push the prisoners to the water's edge. One of the guards knocks the nearest captive, a decrepit old man, off his feet, and he falls to his knees with a moan. The goblin throws a filthy bent ladle in front of the man and points to the water. Drink, fast. The old man picks up the ladle and with shaking hands, then stops, quivering with fear. I cannot wait. We have to do something, I beg you. Do not rush to interfere. As much as we may pity the poor souls, we must understand what is the goblins doing. No. I get what she's saying, but no. Hearing you approach, the goblins will see you and start shrieking. Whether fear or battle cries, you cannot tell. In the heat of the moment, one of them drops his spear, another steps on the foot of another goblin next to him, and so it goes, causing a ripple of chaos to pass through their ranks. The old man, startled by the noise, drops the ladle into the water, and then in the confusion, staggers to his feet and breaks into a run. The other prisoners follow, leaving hapless guards howling in anger.
And talker than fighter.
I'll try to make this swift. Saren Ray, be generous to them, for I am not.
Knock Knock is so quick, he just charges ahead of everyone. I would make use of the charge command, but it's really slow. I would make use of the charge, but it's really, really slow. Because like it takes a hot minute for the turn to load, and then by the time that they start charging, like the people they're meant to be charging towards is already like on them.
I'll go ahead.